Ooh, let's quickly make some changes, hey? It's that time again, guys. Before I begin, we're in Mythic, by the way. So off stream, I grinded out Mythic, and we're 96%, which at this late in the season, pretty happy that we got placed there. The MMR is clearly in my favor, so let's see if we can hit some rankings tonight, hey? Let's go for top 2,000. And we'll see where it goes from there, I reckon. The deck I want to play today is my Gearhulk mid-range deck from a few months ago, but I want to make some tweaks to it. There was a list that did pretty well on an online challenge recently, taking a few pages out of this deck. And they ran Ouroboros, which I'm kind of keen to try. So I want to cut one Elspeth and one Virtue for Ouroboros. Now, hang on. How do you spell this damn thing? Also, we have our plugs at the bottom now as well. You can see Jerry MTG, and it's Jerry now. We're getting new technology for the stream. Be sure to smash the like button or something. I don't know. How many lands do I have in the deck right now? I want to run... I guess 23. I'm pretty sure this is a 24 land deck. Honestly, I'm trying to remember what my other cut is. Do I cut both Elspeths? I think I do. I think no, I have one Elspeth in the deck, sorry. And I think only 2 battle menus. Actually, no, I want 3 battle menus. Alright, well, let's craft all and run it with 23. And if I complain that I get land starved, then I can change my mind. I secretly think that this deck gets way better when Spider-Man comes out, simply because of Multiversal Passage being printed. Like, there's no new Spider-Man cards going into this set. I'm going to try experimenting with 1 or 2, I think. But the fact Multiversal Passage gets printed and Selesnya has, like, playable lands is such a big deal. Oh my god, holy hands. I'm going first too, so I can't keep that either. Alright, this will have to be it. And it sucks, but I think we get rid of our interaction. We just want to start out aggressive as the aggro deck. If we can, that is. We'll have to wait and see. Paw Patch Recruit is a card they run less of in the MTGO list, but I'm so attached to it. I think it's one of the best cards Bright Glass Gearhulk can find. Opponent's on red here. Well, let's just play Voice of Victory, so he has to use this burn spell now. There's always a tricky thing, whether or not you play it at the beginning or end of the turn. Could have gotten 2 free damage there, potentially. Well, we didn't draw a land. So I'm already, like, suffering for my hubris. Opponent's not playing creatures, though, so we love to see it. If he had a Lightning Strike, surely he would have used it, right? So, there's Nemesis. Okay. He's just going to leave that on defense? Sure. Then I will pass to you, buddy. Hellkite, yeah, sure thing. All these creatures have more than 1 health, so Hellkite's just dealing damage, really, and that's it. See, I think Nova Hellkite stocks go way up because of Doc Ock's tentacles. That card is absolutely cracked with Nova Hellkite. Oh, okay, well, we're slow playing again, apparently. I still think we cracked the clue. I was wondering if we keep the clue to beat Nova Hellkite if he replays it. It doesn't look like he will. Because if we keep the clue, we can use Duskray's Reliquary, which we can get with Gearhulk here. Okay, he's just going to swing. Do you reckon opponent will block? I kind of want to block that with everything. He'll kill my Voice of Victory, but I don't think I mind. He's got an empty hand. Voice of Victory is basically like just a creature. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh, but I could play Ouroboros though. Now, Ouroboros is still good, even if Voice of Victory dies here, I think. So we'll let him kill Voice here, because we kill the Hired Claw. And we'll draw a card. Alright, well we got a land. So because we got that land, I guess we do grab Duskray's Reliquary then. And just jam it this turn. Thank you. And I think I'll grab probably Paw Patch Recruit, since that goes really well with Ouroboros. Scoop up the Nemesis. So it's probably about to turn into a race. Yep, alright. So here comes Hellkite. That's fine. I'm feeling good about winning this race. And we'll just jam the creature, which can act as a blocker if we need it. And this puts him on a massive clock. He will die next turn. Ouroboros having 4 health means it will dodge most of Red's burn. There's another Hellkite. That puts us down to 2. Okay, does he have lethal? Alright, down to 2. Did he find their answer? Oh, he did. Wow. That sucks. Sure, buddy. Alrighty. We cut Elspeth and Ouroboros, chuck in 2 Beza. Probably another Seam Rip as well. And I think we went... Oh no, Get Lost isn't as good. Battle Menu is our Hellkite answer here. Authority of the Consoles turns off Hellkite too. We probably cut the Ouroboros. And what will our last card be? Probably Phoenix Down. We're not going to need to reanimate. We can reanimate Beza. It's probably the best thing we can hit. But honestly, I'm of the opinion that... Oh, wait, we're 1800. I didn't even realize. So we've already achieved our top 2000 goal. That's funny. That's kind of wild that I locked in top 2000 this late in the season. It probably means not many people are playing. Maybe Vivi Cauldron spooked them all off. Ooh, Authority in the opener. I think we keep this. I think we play Authority of the Consoles. We don't need to play it turn 1. I think we just play Novice Inspector. I can't think of a one-drop with haste that this deck runs at the moment. Because it's just better to develop the board. Yeah, there's Hired Claw. I think we will take 1 here to Llanowar Elves. That's alright for us. So Authority of the Consoles means Nova Hellkite is just a dead card for a bit. Another Bastronaut, sure. He'll get his speed, but we'll take that Hired Claw out. I don't mind losing the Llanowar here. And we'll just chill here. We want to keep these cards in our hand because we want Cosmogran Zenith to be able to double spell next turn if it can. I won't use Battle Menu here because I don't want him to just play an instant trick and kill it. Battle Menu can also get me life, so I can hold on to it. Let's slam that, hey? Ah, nice. Okay, we're on. So we'll jam Cosmogran Zenith. And I don't think he can really play anything here that stops this trigger. We'll make some 1/1s first. And then we'll start buffing up the board. And we'll just pass on that. He might have Witchstalker Frenzy this turn. If he does, that's fine. I'll let him do this damage. I don't really care. My hope is that the clock he's trying to put on me is too slow here for it to matter. So we might do this. We'll make a 2/2. And then we'll buff the creatures. And we'll just scoop up one of these Bastronauts. And we'll leave one back to block. Just so he can double block the Bastronaut in case he tries to set up for something. I don't think he will, but I think we have him on a 2-turn clock regardless. So this thing can become a 3/3 with double strike. So it'll put me down to 11? I don't mind. Unbothered, in my lane, flourishing. Just like standard. Ooh. So we inherently double spell with Bright Glass Gearhulk, which is great, because it goes and gets us a 1-drop that we can play immediately after. Alright. A Braid. Oh, he must have double removal. Do we kill him here? I think we still kill him. Because we'll go get another Dusk Rose. Yeah, it won't matter. Will not matter at all there. Alright, it's time for... Can we draw Authority of the Consoles Turn 1 Simulator? This guy's 681, so beating him here will be a pretty good boost to my MMR. Maybe we'll get a top 1,000 today. Oh, we'll just see how high we can go, I think. Alright, buddy. Let's see what you got. This hand's gas. Hang on a minute. Does this hand just solitaire him? Authority of the Consoles is like an insta-kill to Nova Hellkite. And I've got gas to back it up once he can hardcast it. Alright. I guess we open Lana or else, hey. Oh, bro, if he doesn't kill this and I get Cosmogran Zenith next turn, let me tell you. He's got to answer this. Oh, he's not. Alright. Oh, okay. As much as I really want to, I don't think I can play Cosmogran Zenith this turn. I think I have to play Authority of the Consoles, because getting got by Hellcut would really suck for me. So we'll just chill. We'll play Paw Patch Recruit, call it a day. We're going to take a bit of damage this turn, but being able to turn off Authority of the Consoles is so massive for us. I should have played a tap land. No, I needed the white mana. Never mind. Forget I said anything. What's this? Take 3? Sure. Paw Patch Recruit will buff me. Or buff my Lana Warrels if he tries anything tricky. If we draw... Yeah, Nemesis. There we go. So Authority of the Consoles pays for itself immediately. We'll play the Zenith. Now the dream is next turn we hit an untapped mana source, and then I think we should have him pretty comfortably. Because then I can Gear Hulk and play a 1-drop. And then Zenith will pop off. If he attacks with everything, it's because, yeah, he has a piece of interaction here. So, what's his 6 damage right now? I'll let him have this. Another Nemesis. Alright. Untapped land. I'm begging you. Come on. Actually, Baze is kind of good. Hold on. I'm going to take 1 extra damage, but I draw an extra card. That's pretty good, though. Alright, we'll settle for this. Battle menu will be really important to gain some life. Next turn will be really pivotal. Like, really, really pivotal. So he's got 3 mana, 1 red source. So he can only cast 1 instant, because these villagers don't give him red mana to cast on anything other than creatures. So we block like this. He's going to deal 4 to us. Well, actually, he's going to deal 6 to us because of Burnout Bastronaut getting through too. My hope is that he won't use the Screaming Nemesis damage on us. He'll use it to try and clear my board. We'll see what he does. He's just going to send him at me. Oh, has he got a Lightning Strike? Wow. I think we needed a 1 untapped mana there to come through that one. Down to 95. Big sad. That was close, though. Very close. Goomy. Alright, Goomy. How do we feel about this hand? No, like, turn 1 play. I'm gonna risk it. I'm trying to learn what a good hand is to keep with this deck, too. Oh, another mono red player? Sure. So he just swings, deals 1. A lot of sweaty boys on the ladder today, bringing their red aggro decks. Scorching Shot in his main deck is crazy. I'll just play Battle Menu next turn. Nemesis? Of course. And we'll make a 2-2. Oh lord, give land. We're gonna have to use this Duskro's Reliquary now, because I don't want that Nemesis staying on the battlefield. Alright. See what he goes for here. Emberheart Challenger. Ugh, such an annoying card to deal with. I am going to double block this Burnout Bastronaut. He can kill my Llanowar Elves. I don't think he was expecting that. I think he was hoping I would block the Emberheart Challenger. Which I would never do because it can get bigger. And it would murder both my creatures. Needlehead, sure. That's a timely draw. I think we're happy to let Emberheart Challenger exist. I just need one big splashy haymaker here. Ugh, god, 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. I don't think I'll block, but I'm gonna fish to see if he has interaction. He does. Alright, time to take 6 extra... Time to take 6 plus burn spell. Yeah, ugh. Holy hell. Alright, well he's done his little trick. The last card in his hand has to be another Lightning Strike, or else I can live with another battle menu. And we cannot attack. Watch this be a zap. Oh, it's a Nemesis, of course. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's taking the coward swing. So he's going to deal 3 to me here. And we will just gain 4 life. Phoenix down? Do I have any good targets? I have a Llanowar Elves, I guess. I'm just sitting here looking for something to play. He's one Nova Hellkite away from absolutely massacring me. Alright, boys, a victory, please. Oh, great. I don't have the mana to play this. Alright, I'm putting that land back in. I hit 2 tap lands. Unbelievable. The game is out to get me, I swear. No, he'll double block that. I can't attack. I have to draw a land. And I hope he doesn't hit a Nova Hellkite. Hide Claw, alright. That's going to be a problem for me. Hey, look, a tap land. How have I hit 3 of the 4 tap lands in my deck? What is this? Okay, buddy. Sure thing. I have to block this way, sadly. Just waiting for my opponent to take me out at this point. Alright. Gear Hulk. Save the day, please. And now may my opponent only draw garbage from this point onwards. What do I want here? I actually think I'll take a Novice Inspector. Alright. I got to apply pressure. He's not going to keep drawing garbage. Alright. Oh no, he drew Rockface Village. Not like this. Scorching Shot. Oh my god, dude. What a game. Oh, I don't know why I buffed the Inspector. Yeah, he knows I'm gonna have to trade it. That's fine, I guess. Well, that's not a very playable card game. May I have something a little more playable, please? Well. I actually have to keep 2 creatures back, I think. Alright, my opponent needs to draw bad this turn, and we're in. Because we have the Restless Prairie to buff our creatures. Come on, don't you... You're joking me. Oh, and he just has Sunspine Link, so that's fine too, I guess. We're at a robbery. Look at this! Look at all these untapped lands! I have literally 4 untapped lands in my deck, and I found all of them. What a scam. Alright. Authority of the Consoles is a must. Battle menu is really good, though. What do I cut? Ugh. I haven't figured out what's the best thing to cut in this matchup. Novice Inspector probably goes down because it's just... Like, it's not going to help me in the game because my games are going to be over so quick. So that extra card draw won't really matter, right? At least that's my theory. Do we keep this? 1 piece of interaction and I'm going first, right? How bad can it be? I think we just jam... No, we jam Poor Patch Recruit. We take it if we can. Yeah, there's Hired Claw. Alright. All the tap lands are coming back, guys! I have 4 of them in my deck! How am I drawing only tap lands? This is so silly. Alright, and pass. Well, I'd like to be able to play Bright Glass Gearhulk turn 4, but, we have a situation. Oh, hey. Yep, okay. So I think we grab Authority and Dusk Rose. I don't think it really matters what color we pick here. Oh my god, another removal spell? Yeah, that's a good one to have against my deck, to be fair. Lightning Strike, sure. If he's not targeting Screaming Nemesis... So we'll slam another Gearhulk here, and we're gonna go get a Novice Inspector so that we can use the clue to banish the Screaming Nemesis safely. What's our second target gonna be? We already have a Seam Rip in our hands. I'm just gonna grab the second Dusk Rose Reliquary, honestly. Alright, let's see if Old Mate's got the damage spell. Because what he might do is target Screaming Nemesis to stop me from gaining life. Yep, well that'll do it. Oh, he's going to use that on, yeah, fair enough. Has he got another interaction spell? Holy hell. Alright, we're down to 5 and we can't heal. Unreal. And off the top. Oh, he hit a land. Amazing. I guess that means we have to go and attack him now. Alright, opponent. What you got? Needlehead? Alright. There's another Gearhulk. Okay. We basically just have to pray for some not crazy nonsense from our opponent, and we should have the game here. We will take the Inspector, and we'll take a Poor Patch Recruit. We'll just jam the board. Alright, nothing crazy, please. Oh, alright. Mono red can be beaten, guys. Maybe Ouroboros is like the strat against mono red, because you make your creatures so big they just cannot get through it. They don't really have any good answers for Ouroboros, come to think of it. Like, Scorching Shot is sorcery speed, so Ouroboros gets its buff off. The deck looks nice. Thanks, High Priest. Love your name, by the way. I'll post a link to it on my YouTube soon, actually. I would chuck my Moxfield link, but I've made a slight tweak to it, and it also has Multiversal Passage in it from the new set. I don't think I can keep this. Game said I heard you like 1-drops. We don't need Starting Town. We have all this. Oh my god. Okay. Can we not draw lands, please? I feel like I'm going to get the other half of the coin, where now I'm going to get only lands. Alright. Interaction. We love to see it. We'll just play Voice of Victory then. The game gives us a 2-drop on turn 2. How can we say no? What up, Hellkite? Then I guess we'll just keep playing creatures if he's not gonna stick anything to the board. So though he hit us with a Hellkite, I think we're winning the race right now. Poor Patch Recruit is really good at picking up Hellkites. Oh yeah, that's doing no damage to us as well. Alright, well, I'll just do this again. And we'll tap for white there. Alright. One more proactive play, please, game. Oh, we're going to get so much value from that. Watch this, guys. Something's getting a +4/+4 in a second. Yep, I'm just going to pour it all into the Voice of Victory, I think. It's so good for me. So I'm going to let him keep that Lynx for a little bit. My goal here is going to be to get lost something. If he wants to rely on that flyer to win the game, I'll get lost it. Alright, we'll just zap that. He might use his map tokens here. Oh, okay. Okay, well, he scoops it up. He could have made that big enough for the Lynx to block the Voice of Victory. Well, we'll take it. I'm certainly not complaining. Alright, let's boogie. Oh, I forgot I had my water. Alright, this is the Ouroboros test. Let's see how Ouroboros performs. This is the card I put into the deck. I was inspired by a guy who did really well in an MTGO challenge recently with a similar deck. He doesn't run Battle Menu and a few of the other cards I'm trying out, but I kind of like his thought about Ouroboros. Alright, Voice of Victory, do your thing. Dimir hates this card. I cannot stress enough how much Dimir hates a card that stops him being able to play cards on your turn. Oh, he's Sultai. He might not even be Dimir. I mean, either way, I don't think he'll like me playing Voice of Victory. If he's a control deck, these two cards I've drawn are pretty dead, unfortunately. Okay. I don't think we'll play Ouroboros this turn, though. Unfortunately, he's had good pieces of interaction. I reckon he's holding a counterspell as well. Which Voice of Victory absolutely shuts down. So, High Priest, buddy, are you a Magic enjoyer? Do you play MTG Arena? Or are you more of a Commander guy? Let's flash in this Knight, see what he does. Opponent says, "Oh, a creature coming in on my turn? This, you can't do that. That's illegal." No, never mind. He let me have it. Alright, counter it. Here you go. Here's your reward. He wants to counter this. Let him have it. Ugh. Oh, he doesn't have a counter. We're in, guys. We're in. Huge. Actually massive, guys. We're gaming. Now here comes the board wipe to crush my dreams. Stock up. Hold up. Hold up. Surely he finds an answer to Ouroboros here, right? Okay. No, that... Look, I would say that was Ouroboros doing... He pulled his weight. He did a great job there. Alright, Cosmic Grand Zenith. Let's go. And we'll just cast Seam Rip because we can. We'll make 2 1/1s. Brilliant. There we go. We can just cast Seam Rip at least, even with no targets. What the hell, brother? Okay, so he's some mill deck. Oh, that sucks that he found that. Alright, watch him River Churn Monument me now. Yep, okay. You got me, dude. Alright, well, we know what he's trying to do now. Took those hips like a... Yeah, he did! Ouroboros did his thing! I didn't lose that game because of Ouroboros. I will say that. He overperformed. I lost that game because I have all these removal spells that have no targets to hit against my opponent's deck. But he won't get us again. We're ready for him now. I think we go Phoenix down. Because my opponent is going to mill the hell out of me. And we'll throw in a Beezer for good measure. Is there anything else I'd like to swap in? No, I think we're good on this. Alright. Watch and learn, chat. With no removal spells, we're never gonna draw bricks. Look at that. Ouroboros back. He heard the news. He heard all the nice things I said about him. He's ready to play. Thank you, giant. Does anyone else think it looks like a big string of kelp? Tell me it's not like a big kelp monster. Oh, game. He's just a good boy. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. I think of it like a ribbon worm. Oh, that's probably the better... I think that's the better classification for him. I like the giant string of kelp, though, too. Let's draw a card, hey? Ah, remember what I said about drawing blanks? Well, chat, as it turns out, if you draw only lands, things don't quite go your way. Uh-oh. I think someone's eating a removal spell. Oh, he took 3, though. Ouroboros just dealt 3 damage to my opponent and didn't even activate his ability. Ooh. Alright, opponent. I don't know what you're doing, but... Oh, deal 3 damage to yourself again. Come on. I want to see it. Basically a Siege Rhino. Exactly. Into the Floodmoor. Well, that's disappointing for me. Just wait till I don't draw a land. My opponent is so cooked if once I don't draw a land. See? Oh, he's nearly at, no, the board wipe he has is 6 mana. So we've got, like, 1 more turn of good, like, damage before we're gonna get our, like, stuff removed. Surveil land? Yeah, he's setting up for turn 6. 100%. I don't think he's running counters. Yeah, I'm starting to get that impression too. Alright, removal check again. Meringue River Regent. Yeah, sure, you can do that, buddy. I think we have him here. Yeah, because he wipes the board and then I animate the land. We got him with the classic going first tax. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he can't. Is he hoping I'll scoop to that? Good game. Here comes the 3-3. The tap land's finally not being useless. So what's going to be really important for that guy is that we hit Aven Interrupter to beat that board wipe. We got to start with good early pressure and then Aven Interrupter. No Aven Interrupter in this hand, but I do like Llanowar Elves. The girlies. I guess we're playing another starting town. Watch him have a counterspell now. Game 3 counterspell? Could it be? Yeah, Paw Patch Recruit makes it so awkward for him to try and remove my cards. Alright. We might be playing a tap land next turn. What are your streaming days and times? Was going to announce it in my next video, but I'm planning to stream Mondays and Tuesdays my time. If you're not living in Upside Down Australia land, that might be Sundays and Mondays for you. But I work full time, so my body can't handle more than 2 days a week at the moment. Also, we just played the untapped land like a fool. But I guess we can get the cool Phoenix down and... I'm sure it won't matter, guys. We'll be fine. Not playing that tap land this turn won't get me to lose the game instantly. He's countering that! Oh, no. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've had a chat bot in the chat, though. Hello, Stock Up. Is that the mod icon? I've forgotten how to do it from OBS. Oh, duress. Well, there's no targets for him to hit for duress. I wonder what he puts in... I wonder what he thinks I'll run for duress to hit. Alright. Let's play the Gear Hulk, I think. And what targets will we pick today? Probably one Paw Patch Recruit. We don't want Valgavolt Slayer. We're doing good on lands. We'll just run with that. Novice Inspector will survive the board wipe at least, like with the clue that is. Alright. Dude's got to stabilize now. He's got a 5 mana board wipe here. Alright. Well, let's make him have to deal with another board. So if he has Singularity Rupture as well, we kind of just have to take it on the chin here. But we've put good pressure on our opponent otherwise. Alright, tap land. We love to see it. Into Stock Up. Can we take him out this turn? I think we can. He needs to kill Cosmogran Zenith. I'm trying to think of what the most elegant way here... If he does have a removal spell for the Cosmogran Zenith, what's the most elegant way to beat him out here? That sounded wrong. We're going to play Offspringed Paw Patch Recruit, I think. Let's see what he does here. He lets it through. So I will play another Phoenix down. And I'm going to buff all my creatures. Alright, opponent scoops it up. We'll take it. 97. Alright, we got to be closing it on top 2000 again. GG, alright. The deadly cover-up scared me a little bit. Black or red? Let's just reroll that. Alrighty. It was a sick name. Alright, one more win should get us into top 2000. So we'll see how we go. Every time I see, oh, he's mulled 3 times, is that? What's the reckon here? What's the bet he's about to scoop? Nope. Man, helloed me. I'm really... I was gonna say, what's the bet a Cruel Claw avatar is playing Rakdos? Turns out, very high. I think we swing with Llanowar Elves and then just play the second one. See where we go with this. Alright, we'll take it. We didn't hit our third land, but we've got a pretty aggressive hand here, so I think we just keep putting pressure on him. What up, Cecil? Oh no, which one do I want to remove? I can get rid of both. Alright, sure. I really don't want him to get haste on his creatures, if I'm being honest. I very much don't want him to have that. Unstoppable Slasher, hey. Wow, I am the king of finding answers off the top this game, apparently. Who needs cards when... Or who needs mana when you can just play 1-drops over and over again, right? I'm just going to slam the second poor patch at this point. Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, you can take my last card. Ouroboros? Oh, imagine, guys. Nah, he won't block Llanowar Elves. He'll kill the little guy, right? Oh no, he's just gonna... Sure. What's next? Opponent? Alesha? Sure. So he's gonna get the bat back? Oh, dude. I can't find this land. One land drop away from absolutely going crazy here. Two more damage. We'll find it. Oh, opponent might be scooping it up. Oh, he's going the Hail Mary. Sure. He can target Deep Cavern Bat, right? Is it bugged? Am I missing something? Oh, dude, I was so hoping he would take himself out there. He should have paid the 3 life and gone out like a badass. Alright, against this guy, he's running a lot of stuff that cares about Graveyard, so I think we take out one Seam Rip at least. He is running battle menu is less good here, I think, because he's not running tall creatures, but he is running enchantments, so Get Lost is going to find a home here. So we'll pick your poison, actually. But do we want to pick your poisons? I don't think I need 2 of them. Nah, I don't want any. Screw it. Garbage card. We'll go with this. We'll see how we go. A bunch of planes. We can't keep this, sadly. Whew. A bit better, I guess. I want something to play in between Llanowar Elves and Ouroboros that's proactive. We're not finding it, apparently, though. Opponent's got the interaction. Sure thing. Alright, well, I guess we're pinging ourselves for 1 here to play another creature. We need to find a 4th mana again. We're in this old pickle. And I can't attack that. I've got to block it. One thing Selesnya Tokens has going for it is Unstoppable Slasher is very easy to chump block. Alright, a land please. That is not a land game. Well, that is, but it comes in tapped. So my opponent might have me dead here. If they have a removal piece and Bloodletter of Aclazotz, we're just dead. Alright, let's see. He's just going to animate his Soulstone Sanctuary, sure. Seamrip can't hit that, sadly. I would like another land, please. Oh, so close to being able to play that Cosmogran. So Brightglass Gearhulk probably dies here. So we gotta grab things that it will be useful next turn. Namely... Valgavoth's Lair, which I can play now. And then next turn I think we grab Phoenix down. And then we just gotta hope for a line where he doesn't have a one-shot. That's our play around here. Alright. Bloodletter? Are we gonna get to live another turn? Oh, lovely. So we're down to 5? 4. Oh, dude, every tap land, I swear. Ugh. We should be able to put up blockers here, though. Because we'll hold priority and get the Cosmogran trigger. Okay. So even if he has an answer to this, it's not the end of the world for us. I would have very much liked to get a second untapped mana source there so that I could tap Phoenix down on his end step. But we gotta settle for what we can get. Alright, this Slasher could just get blocked again. Opponent doesn't seem to have an easy way to deal with this. So we love to see it. Alesha. Nothing in his grave. Oh my god, these Seamrips are dead today. I need to... Alright, Seamrip has to get out of the deck, I think. He has way less targets than I was hoping he would. Alright, I think the play this turn is going to be Phoenix down. We're going to return Gearhulk to the battlefield. It'll come in tapped. That's not the end of the world. Because more than anything, it's going to get us 1-drops we can play with Zenith. And we're going to grab a Reliquary and an Inspector, I think. Ugh, I have to take 1. That sucks. And we'll make 2 more 1/1s. So the goal here now is to deal lethal damage next turn. Because we'll play Ouroboros and a Seamrip, and then we'll put 1/1 counters on everything with Zenith, which should set up lethal. Alright, let's see what opponent does here. We can block all these, no problem. If we need to keep going wide, we'll just keep doing that. Alright, well, I'll double block here. Block here, and block here. We might want to make 2 1/1s again. He scoops it up. Alright, Ouroboros. I'm starting to be a convert, guys. If Ouroboros has the power where I just slam it onto the battlefield, my opponent scoops. Hey, look at that. We're top 2,000. Maybe this Ouroboros card ain't so bad. Who would win, the entire cult of Rakdos or one stringy kelp boy? One big wormy boy. All right, number 463. If we win this game, we're taking a big scalp. So we absolutely want to take this one. I don't have a turn 1 play. I still think I'll keep this. Gotta have to put things in a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being scooping to a string bean. Honestly. One stringy boy versus the whole meta. I am really liking Ouroboros, actually. I think this is the missing card in terms of what Selesnya Gearhulk wasn't running before. Bro was definitely cooking. Alright, Dimir player identified, which means we have to put Voice of Victory down immediately and make him deal with it. Unless this is the mill guy. Another mill deck. Oh my god, it's another... It's a self-mill deck though now, I guess. It's a little different, guys. Paw Patch Recruit is such a good one-drop. Don't let anyone tell you this little bunny is not, like, the GOAT of one-drops right now in Standard. He's so damn good. It's never been in the top-tier deck, but it manages to appear in so many tier 2 decks. That can't be a coincidence. That's all I'm saying. Oh, please. Oh, Lord, please give green mana. I'm so ready to Ouroboros this guy. I'm begging to the magic gods right now. I'm ready for my green mana source of untapped mana. Let's see it. That isn't exactly what I was looking for. But you know what? It just means next turn, Ouroboros is going to buff even more creatures. If you're a spot removal player and you see this board, you're like freaking out. You remove one of these bunnies and another creature just gets +4/+4. He's going to play the creature, okay. La Creatura. Alright. Oh. But 2 Ouroboros, guys. Chat, 2 Ouroboros. Sir, a second Ouroboros has been drawn. Yep, you can do that, dude. Doesn't bother me. We're good with that. Alright, what's it gonna be from our opponent? Has he got the removal? He has the removal, but guess what? This creature just got way bigger. And I'm gonna chuck a 1/1 on each of these, I think. Oh, dude, it gets... Look at that! Dude, they have trample too? What can the opponent do here? It's such an annoying card to deal with. He can't put jump blockers down, they have trample. Alright. And here's your reward, buddy. Another Ouroboros. We just send him. Nah, alright. I'm an Ouroboros convert, guys. He's gonna wipe the board here, maybe? We have good plans here if he does. He's got the fungus. Oh, check this out, chat. You ready? Phoenix down. He's probably like, oh, the fungus can kill this. Well, I'm sacking it immediately, and guess what card we're getting? You're never gonna guess. It's the Ouroboros, chat. And then we'll go to combat, and that should be all she wrote. Oh, that is silly. That's so dumb. Stop spam. Oh, dude, my Nightbot is so vile. I'm so sorry. We're popping off and Nightbot's like, don't use capitals. I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm sorry, Nikki. Unless you're a bot, in which case I retract my apology. But Twitch cleaned up bots, right? Oh, that was funny. Alright, I'm gonna chuck the vacuum in, I think. So the vacuum is a go. That was a good combo. Yeah, thanks. I thought it was pretty sick. Battle menu's not really going to do much for it. I'm playing a similar list. Yeah, I honestly think... I was saying earlier, Selesnya, right, is going to be one of the best decks post-Spider-Man. Not because it gets a new Spider-Man card, but because of that land being printed that can, like, be another untapped green and white mana. Have I considered Cage? Yes, I have. I used to play Cage, actually. I'm trying Ouroborroid out. And 4 of Cosmogran Zenith, which kind of pushes Cage out, I find. But it's on my mind. I really hate whiffing with Cage. But I've seen Doomwake combo the Peter Parker camera with Collector's Cage, where you can hide away 2 things at once. That looks really cool. I might try it when Spider-Man drops. What do we want? I think I do grab another Phoenix down. It's going to make my opponent's life hell. Yeah, you're right. You are correct that Ouroborroid does add an extra good target. I find the game plan of simply having a bunch of small creatures, like, so good. The Cage deck often needs to run Sandstorm Salvager, too. So, like, there's a lot of good cards competing for spots. Which is why you see, like, distinct Selesnya decks that are Cage, and then distinct decks that aren't Cage. I don't think there's a right or a wrong one. I think they just play slightly differently. I'm gonna go Aven Interrupter. I feel like this guy runs board wipes. The Collector's Cage list... Oh. I'm enjoying jamming Surak. Oh, that's a good pick, too. He's so damn good, honestly. Hey! Thanks for the follower, Nikki. Appreciate it. Yeah, Surak I really do enjoy as well. 100%. There's like so many good green cards that are just creatures now. Like, I'm spoiled for choice. I think what green has always lacked, though, is stuff to play at instant speed. And that's why, like, people for the longest time were complaining about there not being a good mono green deck. It was because green was playing creatures, which is, like, so much fairer compared to all the other nonsense. You're brewing with Gearhulk, too? It's such a fun card, hey. I'm such a big fan of it. When I saw that card in Aether Drift... Like, I had to try and, like... I just, like, Scryfall, look for every possible target. And every new time there's a new set, I look for what the new targets are in it. And First Strike and Trample, especially on a 4/4 body, is really well positioned right now. Like, 4 power First Strike beats so many things right now. I'm thinking of one with Aven and the Lightstall as a pretty spiteful combo. I was running that at one point. And it feels good when it hits, but there are many times where it definitely doesn't. And that does feel a little worse. I think we set up for Ouroborroid, guys. Sideboarding High Noon just to take their turns. Sunfall also single-handedly held Selesnya down for a while. Yeah, Sunfall is... Thank God that card is gone, guys. I wasn't streaming back when Sunfall was in rotation, but holy hell, I hated that card. That card was so appalling to play against. So I guess my opponent's going to ramp. Another banger of a card, by the way, in green. Insidious Fungus. What land is he bringing in? It's especially gross when you can get a dual land into the battlefield tapped. Ooh, okay. Oh, he is... he is ramping, guys. Woof. Even Interrupter might be pretty important here, guys. Do we think he has a board wipe? I'm thinking he does. I'm thinking he's setting up a board wipe turn here. Oh, maybe not if he's running Molt. If he plays Molt Tender, I don't think he is now. So there's two plays this turn. We either hold up mana for Avid Interrupter and interact with his board next turn, or we just jam Ouroboros here and just turn him sideways. He has 3 cards in his hand. What are the odds one of these is a board wipe? I'm going to say low. Let's do it. And we'll swing everything because I Still Explorer will only be able to trade one thing this turn. We'll just put damage on him. God, Ouroboros. Yeah, I'm seeing it, guys. I'm seeing what the hype's about. The pressure it puts on is so immense. Alright, sweeper. Is it time? And why would he do that? Does he want to surveil? Is he looking for a specific card? He didn't find it, whatever it was. Anna No Cure. Thanks for the follow. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. Monday night is my night where I have the most energy to give, so it seems to be working for me at the moment. We only just got back into the streaming, so I've been mainly posting on YouTube. So if you like Magic content, not just Standard, but Commander, give it a look. Whoa, hang on. He kept Shoot the Sheriff on top of his deck? It doesn't draw him it. Alright, I think... what do I do next turn? Surely he has a removal spell here, right? Because we're not getting Sweep It at this point, not with 4 mana. Winter Knight, he's going to draw for it. He doesn't have the mana, though, to cast it anymore. Alright, he discards another Esper Origins. Oh, no. No, he does have the mana, guys. Molt Tender is untapped. I gotta remember that. But we can beat it now with Aven Interrupter. So let's see what he does here. He'll probably shoot the Sheriff here? Nope, he's just letting it ride. This man is brave. Alright, here we come. I think we'll have him here, because I can't see him, like, he might survive this turn. These have trample, so... Yeah, he's realized they have trample. He's gonna have to swap him around. So he takes 6 here. Well, no, he takes... He's gonna go down to 1 here. If he targets one of my creatures and buffs them up with Paw Patch Recruit... Oh, he's dead. Hang on. What is math, bro? We got him. He was sitting on Shoot the Sheriff. We'll take it. All right. 1400. How's been Oro? Oh, dude. This card is the truth. I'm converting to the Kelp God. Valfather. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're also converting to the religion of our Lord and Savior, Mr. Kelp God. I got to remember to update Nightbot. Imagine if you could play Heliod. Bro. Why don't we just put Walking Ballista in the format too while we're at it, hey? You're welcome, amigo. Oh, thanks, man. It's good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Make yourself at home. We're here to give you something that isn't just... Is it? Oh my god, holy hand. Oh, okay. The game said... Oh, dude, I don't think we're coming back from this one. This is not great, guys. We have to mulligan so much. Alright. Who needs interaction, guys? We're gonna draw everything we need from this point onwards. If we win this game, that'll be insane. It's Azurius control, so he might give us the time. Alright. If it's a control matchup, let's just play cards and see if our opponent can deal with them. Oh, first blood? Alright. I'm not going to play the Inspector this turn. I'm going to play the Inspector next turn if I can. Here's our Lord and Savior, Kelp Snake. Dude, our opponent, we're smoking him right now. Oh, what are you going to do, bro? You're going to counter a 1-drop? He probably does that, though, because I have no cards in my hand, let's be honest. Oh, no. Oh, God, guys. Oh, no. Alright, well, we have to play the 3-drop. He's going to counter this too, I guess. So grim for us. I think we're screwed. And the worst part is it's a control player, so it's going to take him so long to win. Ugh. Here's another card. Counterspell number 3. Alright, he's out of counterspells at least. Take 3. Woo! Chat, if we win this, if we win this, chat, we won with a hand of 4 cards, 2 lands and 2 1-drops. Meringue River Regent? Yeah, whatever. Sure, you can play your big creature. Alright. Sure thing, buddy. Because we'll just Offspring this now. And we'll play Novice Inspector too. Watch this guy not attack with the dragon. Guys like this... Okay, hang on. Alright. I think I'm getting brought down to reality. Is Nantuko legal? No, it's not. That's a modern card. Seam Rip... We probably want to buff the Recruit. Because we want it to be above 1. Alright, well, it's going to be an Ouroboros kind of day. And we'll pass. Oh, okay. There's Smells Breath. Are we dead? Yeah. But imagine if we didn't keep a 4-card hand, guys. Honestly. Imagine. I don't want to say that was the predicted outcome, but... we'll take Get Lost. Haven Interrupter, yes please. Elspeth is pretty essential in this matchup too. Alright. We got the bad RNG game out of the way. Yeah, if Springheart Nantuko was in Standard, I think that would be a little nutty. I'm not gonna lie. When it was printed, Kamigawa was still in Standard as well, so you would have had all those Selesnya enchantments going around with it. This is a very, very fast hand. Alright. The Llanowar Elves opener. I'm going to play Voice of Victory this turn, just to shut off him holding up No More Lies mana. Yeah, he has to answer it, like, immediately. That's good for us. And we'll do it again, I think. His deck probably, in fact, almost certainly runs Day of Judgment. Stock up. Alright. Do we play around Day of Judgment? This is where I would love to have Aven Interrupter. Alright, well, my hand is pointing to keep the pressure on, so this is kind of what I have to do. Alright, Day of Judgment check. Does our opponent have it? What can you do? Oh, dude, if he didn't, we drew a Boroid. It actually would have been lights out, too. What's worse than a VV commander? You tell me. Alright, so this man is 2 colorless mana here. We don't want him to counter Boroid, right? He's almost certainly holding a counter spell. He's played like he's had one the whole time. Novice Inspector beats No More Lies at this point. Of course, he's going to block with a fish. Should have seen that one coming. A slow player using Git. Oh, I feel bad for you, buddy. White Wolf, awesome. Thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I wish I could say the same right now, but I am trapped in an eternal struggle against a control player, so I'll get back to you in 50 minutes. Hello, Beza. Ah, this is really going his way. Oy, oy, oy. Bro, it's always the hidden 84% players that are always on control. Alright. This is the... Does my opponent have No More Lies check? If he's got it, then he just had everything he needed, and that's game, folks. Well, it hit the battlefield. Get lost? Okay, hold on. We got artifacts to play with. Maybe we haven't lost yet, chat. Okay, no, it's over. It's so over. It's so over. Ah. He passed the Day of Judgment check. We'll have to accept that, I guess. That's off. Try again, I suppose. You can keep a good player down, you know? Magic the Gathering is how they say, swings and roundabouts, you know? 1/3 of the games, you'll never be able to win. 1/3 of the games, you'll always win. Would an Insidious deck work with Oro in this meta? Yeah. The problem with Insidious Roots is it lost Tyvar. The Golgari Tyvar Planeswalker from March of the Machines was so good for that deck. And losing it on rotation made it so much harder. If they get a new way to be able to tap the little roots that they make at instant speed, or like as soon as they come in, then that deck's cooking. Hell, they might even do it. They might print a card that lets them do it because of how much people actually liked that deck. I could see it happening. Because I do like Insidious Roots. I think it's a really cool card. Oh, here we go. We're back to the mono red show. Alright, my role here is to gatekeep all red aggro players from entering top 2000 today. That's fine. Alright. Oof, double claw, hey? So I'm going to play the Reliquary this turn, I think. I really don't want him to keep getting double claw triggers, and I've got to get the tap landed at some point, so this is probably the best turn to do it. Because I need to play Gear Hulk on turn 4. to repel his aggro nonsense. Alright, he's out of lands. Potentially. He might just be playing it second main. Nice. Nice. Alright. Poor patch recruit, please. And now we want to draw an untapped land. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Opponent's got Burst Lightning again, I guess. Sure. Another interaction spell? 3 Burst Lightnings. Holy hell. We'll take 2 or 3. Oof. Imagine if that was Bright Glass Gearhulk though, guys. I think it's going to be Voice of Victory here. Do I want to play Phoenix down? I think I do. I need a backup play if I don't draw a land. He hits his mana. Oh, for God's sake, dude. This is ridiculous. Ugh. Alright, 1 untapped land, please, game. And in my hour of need, I get another starting town. God, you'd love to see it. So I think I'd potentially die here. There's Nemesis. I don't think I can beat Nemesis. Oh, yeah, I can. Alright, check this out, chat. This guy has no idea. Check this technology out. Phoenix Dawn. Guess what happens to be a spirit, chat? Screaming Nemesis. We got him! I never see it coming. And I can't play Bright Glass Gearhulk. That makes us sad, I guess. Alright, well, we gotta do this. We live another turn, at least. Because Battle Menu is a gain 4 life spell as well. What's he do here? I have to block. I can't. Oh no, I'm dead. Burnout Bastion's just gonna get buffed and kill me. Alas. We even got him with the Screaming Nemesis Exile tech. But that's fine. Our deck is so ready for aggro. Do we keep Phoenix down? I was really happy with that, actually. And Phoenix down can bring back, Beza. Maybe we try that route. Seam Rip's really good. I want Get Lost. Oh, but Get Lost is basically Battle Menu. Because Battle Menu removes the Hellkite. The only thing Battle Menu can't hit that Get Lost can hit is Screaming Nemesis, but I'm pretty happy with everything else for that. Let's give this a try. What the hell? There's going to be a lot of singing in this game. Maybe this is a sign. Well, you draw 3 Voice of Victories in your hand. Maybe that's the game's way to telling you you're going to win. I want to see my opponent have 3 lightning strikes for these 3 Voice of Victories. Alright, say it with me, chat. Lightning strike number 1. Surely not. I haven't willed this into existence, have I? Okay. Let's see lightning strike number 2. Oh, you're fucking kidding, bro. Oh, obliterating bolt. Alright, well, we get him with this at least. His Zenith into Voice of Victory number 3. It's always the 3rd Voice of Victory they never expect. Double Burst Lightning? I think that's good for us. That is a good outcome. Well, if he didn't do that, we would have had a pretty stellar answer there. Alright, can my opponent stay on 2 lands for the rest of the game, please? That would be pretty sick. I would very much appreciate that. Arena Shuffler, do me a solid. Ooh, fire magic. Alright, alright. We'll let him have this, but we'll set up a board. My man has had a hand of... Oh my god, bro. All he has played is reactive answers today. This is a wild game. I'm one Bright Glass Gear Hulk away from taking over the game here. Alright, and there's his creatures, at last. Is he gonna block? Bro said, you are the beatdown. Alright. This has got to be the most backwards mono-red aggro deck I've ever played against. Like, how this game's going, anyway. He's playing a normal list. It's just... he's playing control. Do we double block this? I'm on one speed. Pfft. What do we think? Has he got another fire magic in his hand and he's just milking damage here? Nah. I'll make him have it. It's just one speed. How bad can it be? Nemesis. Oh boy. Just wait till I draw a Gearhulk, bro. You ain't gonna come back from that. Any second now. One Gearhulk, please. Do we block this? I really don't want this Emberheart Challenger to live. Another Bastronaut, sure. Oh my god, game. I can only take so many lands. Remember what I said about how 1/3 of games might be out of your control, chat? Oh my god. Please, have I suffered enough? Haven't I suffered enough, game? Yep, okay. We got it. Oh, just kill me, I guess. What the hell is this? What's the, like, scene from Blade Runner where he's just like, like play that gif. He's just screaming in the white, in like the negative white space. Dude, I even did the slick exile the Screaming Nemesis play. We keep these. Alright. Maybe this game ain't so bad. Hold on. What is this guy's name? Is this like a barcode or a URL? This looks like something I would see on the back of a cereal box. Oh, it's Is It. Everyone boo him. Okay. You're never gonna guess this, buddy. I'm playing the Llanowar Elves again. And also, another 1-drop. Alright. Fear of missing out. Yep, it's an Is It enjoyer. Don't you discard VV. Alright. Sanity prevails for at least another turn. Do we just see if he can deal with a turn 3 Gearhulk? I think that's a good idea. And we'll grab a land. And we'll grab the Reliquary, why not? What does opponent do here? Stormchaser's talent. I think this... Is it normally doesn't run Stormchaser's talent anymore now? Let's see if opponent responds to the Zenith. Don't mind if I do. We're going to put counters on stuff, I think. It makes it very hard for red to deal with it. And I don't want him getting some Delirium shenanigans. So we'll send that to exile. I think we want green. Alright, opponent. Ball's in your court, buddy. I think he blocks the Inspector here, right? If he has a piece of interaction. Oh yeah, a Braid. Pretty good. Means he's not using it on the Reliquary, though. Edict Memory. If he swings, I'll just let him have it. I don't want to risk losing the Cosmogran Zenith if I can avoid it. Quantum Brizzler, sure. I can safely chump block the Otter. Okay. We'll jam Recruit here, I think. This will be another buff turn, I think. Yeah, nice one. It's so hard for him to deal with that. Until now, where he puts 4 copies of Fire Magic in his deck, and we cry a little bit. Seamrip hits most of the targets in his deck. And we do want to put a Vacuum in the deck if we can. Duskrow's Reliquary leaves, because Pick Your Poison here hits all the good targets in their deck. And we'll take 1 battle menu out, I think. Anything else I want to swap in? I'm pretty happy to have 1 Elspeth in the deck here. Let's do this. Should be good. Whoa, no thanks. Dalvikins are legal, by the way. They are. You mean the 3-mana 0/4, right? With Mobilize 3? Okay, well, we'll just scoop this thing up immediately, I think. The problem I have with that card is that Mobilize triggers in after attack triggers. So Ouroboros won't buff the 1/1 warriors. That happens after. You'll see it with Voice of Victory. If I get Voice of Victory and Ouroboros out, both those cards don't work with each other, unfortunately. What he been? An island? I need to hold the second Seam Rip in case we see something pretty good from him. A Braid? That means it's not targeting Bright Glass Gearhulk, so... Okay, well, I'm just going to jam the Zenith. Let's see if he can beat it. 4 health, not easy for red to deal with. He might be able to send it back to my hand, which delays it, but if I draw a land, I'll double spell with it anyway. Steam Core Scholar. So Cosmogran Zenith's probably sticking to the battlefield here. That could be our win con here. What I would very much like is a card to play with Seam Rip that isn't another Seam Rip. Okay, VV is in the graveyard. Everyone panic. We'll block it once just to avoid damage, but we're not going to trade with the fear of missing out. Ooh. I don't see Prophecy Eidetic Memory. I think it's greedy for me to play the second Zenith, I think. So instead I'll do this. He doesn't know what's in my hand, so... Quantum Rizzler. He'll draw 2 off that. Oh, no Cauldron, please. I'm not ready to deal with a Cauldron. Bright Glass Gearhulk can go get us Ghost Vacuum. Oh, thank God he doesn't have Edict Memory on the battlefield. Alright. I would like a land, please. Oh, alright. Well, we're doing Zenith number 2. And he gets a free turn here. What's it gonna be? Hardcast Rizzler, perhaps? There we go. Take 2 again. Alright, game. Let's see it. Dude, it's always starting town. It's always starting town. Every single time I've been like, give me an untapped mana source, I get starting town on turn 4. Why? Okay, it's over. I'm not even going to let him run through that. He's got Winter Night Stories in the grave, VV in the grave. No thanks. Oh, that's grim. In my time of need, starting town once again. If you go back through the VOD, I reckon there are at least 4 times so far today where I've been on 3 mana, I've been like, I just want an untapped source for my Gearhulk, and I've hit starting town. Maybe I'm cursing it. I just need to not talk about it. Or I need to have a code for it. The game clearly hears me. Is this hand crap? Yes. There's too many 4-drops at it. We'll send 1 voice back. Jam Paw Patch on 1. Opponent takes 2. Nice, another Abrade down. Is it known if when the other Shocklands are coming? We don't know yet, but there is a very, very strong suspicion it will be Lorwyn. And when it does, man, are they going in this deck? Let me tell you. People just assume it's going to be Lorwyn, though, because it's the next, like, in-universe set. No one thinks, though. I don't think people really expect them to be in Avatar. Alright, let's draw a card, I guess. Untap land. Oh. Forget what I said, you know. Alright, opponent. Here's an Ouroboros. Enjoy. Worm on a string, baby. How do you beat it? You don't. That's the answer. Is it Cauldron? Tier 1 deck? I don't think so. What can Is It Cauldron possibly do against a color combination with no untapped dual lands? Yeah. Why not? I just love Bright Glass Gear Hogs too much, dude. I've got a... Okay, well... I'd like something to play early. I guess I can draw a card. So, it looks like I'm weaving in my tap land on turn 3, and my opponent is on Gruul Delirium. Oh, that's fine. It's only 3 damage. Do we block this? Do we care? I think we don't block this. And we can play the tap land this turn. Alright. This becomes Operation Hit 4 mana. Fear of missing out. Okay. This is the card that does the explosive nonsense in Gruul Delirium. Who needs lands? I mean, who needs creatures? Ooh. Another Wicker Folk. Well, he doesn't have Delirium this turn, at least. Ooh. This is starting to get a little hairy for us. I want him to put it on the Wicker Folk. Ah, dang it. I will block here. I don't plan to take damage. Or I really need to stay alive here. That's a good find. Alright. So what are we finding with our boy Bright Glass Gearhog? I think we're finding Seam Rip. And I think probably 2 Seam Rips at this point, honestly. And then relying on our big, bulky creatures and battle menus to deal with the rest. Alright. Gearhulk is very tough for him to deal with if he doesn't have a piece of interaction here. The annoying thing is, whichever creature I put in the graveyard, because they both have the type, like 2 types, it's going to give him Delirium. Has he got Bushwhack? Oh, he's got Beastie Beatdown. That won't get him there. Nova Hellkite will, though. Okay. Ow, 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 ugh. Ugh, I have to play very backwards this turn. Watch this. So we have to Seam Rip both the targets, and then battle menu his, Hellkite. Alright. So, he's going to level that up. I'm just going to remove this. That is a great draw. Surely he doesn't draw... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to be super, super safe. And I'm going to gain 4 life. Just in case he draws another Hellkite. Just in case. Cursor Light Shadow, hey? I guess we just have to block this. Matt, GG, well played. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Ward 1, meaning Elspeth could come in and remove this. Or I can chump block this. I think I'll just chump block. So we're just going to try and build a board here, I think. It's going to double some counters, sure thing. He doesn't have Delirium and Threshold, so I'm happy to sit here for a little longer. Ideally, we get a card here I can play with Cosmogran Zenith. Overprotect. Alright. Does this kill me? Nope. Alright, what do we block here? Oh, no, hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, wait, I think we might be going here. Selesnya tokens, you betcha, Black Skull. Welcome to the stream, by the way, buddy. I don't think there's an out here. So we have to block this. Yeah, there's just no out. Because it has trample. That's a pretty fortunate top deck from Old Mate. Ah, it's just enough too. Yeah, bugger. Little unlucky with lands there, but what can you do? So, Vacuum's in. Reliquary I'm happy to cut in this matchup because most of his targets get hit by Seambrick. I think Beezer instead of Ouroboros. This is a pretty aggressive deck. And same with Cut Elspeth. Maybe we do keep the Ouroboros in, and we just go down from Elspeth to Beezer. Phoenix down. Oh wait, we want Authority of the Consoles. Who am I kidding? Someone that was probably screaming at their computer seeing me like mouse over that. We'll cut one Ouroboros so we can run it. Alright, we'll roll with this. This should be good. Console's an opening hand? Can't be that bad, right? My opponent mulls twice. I don't think there's any 1-drops with haste this deck can run, so I think I'll play my tap land. Just get it out of the way. And then next turn we can Elves and Authority of the Consoles. Because turn 3 we can play the Gearhulk here. Shockland. Removal. Yeah, fair enough. Unfortunately for him, Brightglass Gearhulk comes in now and goes and gets another Authority of the Consoles. It'll get... and Ghost Vacuum, I think. He's gonna ramp. I think he's just scrounging for anything he can get at this point. Did my auto tapper just cook me there? Yeah. Oh well. I didn't know what I was doing, to be fair. Alright, what do we want to make? I think we want to make 1/1s and go for lethal next turn. I don't think there's anything you could play this turn that really is worth Authority of the Consoling. So our goal here is basically to just turn off Delirium before combat with the Vacuum. As Tersa. So we'll see what he discards and then we can react to that. Violent Urge. Knowing he runs that's good. He wants to go to combat. We will not be letting you get that so easily, buddy. I guess we just bin the Keen-Eye Curator, since it's a valid Vacuum target for later. Bro said, I will attack. I'm just going to let him kill a 1/1. I don't really mind. Voice of Victory comes down, so he has to play his instant this turn if he wants to. Lovely, and here's Authority of the Consoles. So now we'll just buff the board. Very good. Take him to game 3. Opponent admittedly had a really crummy opener. Having to use that lander token to find a basic land is kind of rough. Unless he just did not like playing into Authority of the Consoles. Who knows? For those of you interested, since I've had a few people ask me tonight, I plan to stream Mondays and Tuesdays in Australia, which means I'll be streaming the same time tomorrow if you want more background noise to enjoy your night or morning to. Apparently there's like a thing in Magic where a lot of people like to listen to, like, it makes good gameplay to listen to while you sleep. Can anyone confirm this? Do we seam rip this? I don't think so. We'll seam rip if he gets a really fast opener. Oh, if he discards a FOMO here, I'm going to be so sad. Alright, whew. Let him have this. Yeah, but you must put on a softer voice that I can sleep. Ah, got it. Thank you, Marathon. MTG ASMR while you sleep. Yeah, sorry, Australian accents weren't made for ASMR, I think. I really don't want my opponent getting delirium. So we'll hoover this up, I think. Alright, stay on 2, please. Surveil land. No FOMO, please. Keep his talent here. I reckon we'll hold battle menu open for that. It's an enchantment, so he's a creature away now from delirium. And we'll respond to this now. We'll even give him delirium. I think I'll get the Cosmogran Zenith down while my opponent's not really pressuring me. This deck runs Bushwhack and Beastie Beatdown to deal with creatures, but they only work when you have a creature on the board. Breakout, alright. He hits Inti, alright. Has he got the Beastie Beatdown? Oof. This is gonna hurt. He discarded Violent Urge. I'm guessing that means he has another. Alright, we're gonna take 10 here. Yep. Ouch. Big ouch. That's fine. Patchwork Bestie. I am playing the game of can I hit a land again. So he's going to give this trample, is he? I'm just going to put counters on, I think. Oh man, Brightglass Gearhulk having first strike means it's super important to get out here. He didn't double his counters there, so... He's binned 3 Violent Urges. No, 2. I thought he binned 1 earlier. Alright. Doesn't discard. Alright. Which means... I'll take him up on this, I think. We'll triple block here, because if he gives it double strike, we do beat it. Yeah, okay. I think this is alright for us. Because killing Inti here is more important than anything else, I think. So Violent Urge number 3, hey? Oh, nice. Alright. We're on. Wait. We're off. We don't have the white mana. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. Sure. Sure game. And now we need to pray for no 2 mana 3/2 with trample. Okay, he's just going to put his mana into that. Whew. We'll block here. Yeah, this is what I mean by this deck gets so much better once Multiversal Passage gets printed. Just because you can very consistently have the mana you need that way for Bright Glass Gearhulk. Ugh. Well, we're getting more blockers at least. So there's Ward 1. Ugh, Nemesis. I think we let him damage me with this. It's gonna do a 5 though. Ugh. So it has Ward 1 right now. Which means we need to do this. Okay, so Gearhulk comes down. Oh, Christ. No, I don't think there's an out. Being stuck on 2 white sources is so bad for us. There's not an easy way to take Delirium off of him either. Because what I would like to do is grab something to be able to remove the Nemesis. So what's our out then? The way they split cycles of lands across multiple sets is annoying. Yeah, ain't it? I mean, we make do. I think, like I said, this is the thing holding back Selesnya. This exact moment here, where there's that 1 in 10 game where I get stuck on Gearhulk mana. And it comes out a turn just too late. When Gearhulk can come down consistently, Selesnya will shoot up, trust me. I think we need bodies. So we'll grab white. This is how we have to do it. And then we basically have to just block Screaming Nemesis with our 1 damage creature. It's a close game. We're not done. Oh. We might be done? You gotta be kidding me, dog. What a top deck. Because I need to do this, this, and then this. Do I live? No, I don't. I die here. Ah. The game said, no, you do not win, buddy. I think that's the only card. Maybe Nova Hellcat would have done it too. Oh well, GG. We had some cracking games today, though. Let's see how he ended up. At 96%, you know, I'll settle for that, given the fact that we've been dirtling out of Mythic for a little bit. But, profound thank you to everyone who's come along to the stream today. It's been a lot of fun seeing you all here and engaging with you guys in the chat. Once again, I stream on YouTube and Twitch, so if you are in one, feel free to say hi to the other. If you're keen to catch more content, I'll be around same time tomorrow. So, and I will probably have a video of this deck coming out in the next few days. And this might be the deck I played day 1 in 26 hours from now. But thank you so much. Hello to everyone who is new. Thanks to the follows, everyone. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.